Hi folks, thank you very much for joining me. Today let's look at the Mooer Trelicopter pedal, a little tremolo pedal that's quite well known in the tremolo world from the Chinese company Mooer. But before I start gabbing on about it and going through the sounds, let's hear it. So, the reason I bought this little Mooer Trelicopter is, as you know, I recently bought the handmade amplifier from Dennis Cornell Romany, and it's phenomenal. It's my current favourite amplifier. It's just got something. It's fantastic. But the Supro amp that I've got, which is also fantastic, has tremolo, and I'm really hooked on the tremolo on the Supro. So then I'm watching Dan and Mick on the pedal show, like you probably watch Dan and Mick on the pedal show. And if you've done some research, I'm looking for the best tremolo I can find, but I don't want to spend a fortune. And through my research, it looks like the Hampstead signature tremolo is the one to have. You could argue, I think Supro do a really good tremolo pedal and so on, but so I'd quite like to get the Hampstead. So I'm on the waiting list for the Hampstead. But in the meantime, this is like 40 quid or something like that, £40 sterling. And Dan and Mick say if you just want to dip your toe into the tremolo world, this is a great start. And everybody seems to echo their sentiments. So that's why I bought it. So now I play through this little Mooer Trelicopter and then straight into the Cornell. The Cornell does not have an effects loop, so I'm just going straight into that and then straight into the front of the amp. And it means when I come home at night after a hard day at work and I strum that open G chord, I'm just in heaven. I've got the tones of the Romany and yet I've got the tremolo sound that the Supro has. So I'm a happy boy and I could play that forever. So let's start twiddling some stuff on the pedal. So I like it because it's very simple. There's not a lot on that pedal. You can't see it on camera, but this is the bias knob, which I've got turned all the way towards me. And I've got the depth knob, which I've got maxed out at the moment. And the one you can see is the speed knob. I've got it at its slowest speed at the moment. And then let's turn the pedal on. And that, as I say, with the speed at its slowest and the depth at its maximum, gives you this. Makes me feel like I'm seasick. Let's now turn the speed halfway up, but keep the depth maxed out. Bit extreme for me, but I quite like it. Let's now go full up on the speed. Just gets a bit mad now. Oh no, that sounds like, don't you, if you've been watching my channel. That sounds like the Fender Princeton, only the Fender Princeton did it because it had a fault. But anyway, let's now go back to more subtle levels. There's the speed halfway. Let's see what the depth does. So here's again with the depth maximum. Now the depth up to a more subtle level at 3/4. Let's go halfway on the depth. I like that. I'd have this, so the depth is now halfway. Let's now go less than halfway. Let's go to just 1/4 on now. Very subtle, still detectable. If I go lower than that, we're not going to hear. So, I like it with the depth halfway and the speed a bit less than halfway, and you get this. That's what I like. The bias button, here it is where I've got it set. Apparently that makes the wave curve a bit smoother, I think. Let's now go to the other extreme. Yeah, it's really more extreme there. Let's do that again. It's a bit much for me. I'm a subtle kind of guy. That's much nicer. So there you have it. I like it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that helped somebody in their search for a tremolo pedal. I'm going to finish up now with a bit of Carlos Santana, and I've turned everything up quite high on the tremolo. That's pretty high in the speed, as you can see, and I've got the depth quite high as well, almost full. Thanks for watching. Thank you.